No one ever wants to hear a cancer diagnosis. But when you hear those 3 words, "you have cancer," it changes your life completely. The comfort of your daily routine is turned upside down, and what was once the way you did it is no more. Maintaining a healthy diet is essential to maintaining your strength, but with the loss of taste comes the loss of appetite. Food no longer is a pleasure, it is a necessity. Everything in your world seems different, yet nothing has changed. Simple tasks that we take for granted now challenge us and become goals to achieve. Over 20,000 women in the United States are diagnosed with ovarian cancer every year. Symptoms of ovarian cancer can be so vague and mild, it often goes undetected until the later stages. As an otherwise healthy person, I was diagnosed with stage 4 ovarian cancer at the age of 44 and began intensive intravenous and intraperitoneal chemotherapy treatments 2 weeks after surgery. Preparing for chemotherapy treatments is your new normal. Not only has your body changed, but your mind has changed as well. I found myself avoiding the mirror because the reflection I saw was not me. This unexpected journey has been a long and difficult one, but one that has redefined me. As a baby, most of us are born bald and do not have the knowledge at such a young age to understand, much less even be aware, of the hair that's growing on our body. As we mature and learn about such things, they become staples in our lives and somewhat define who we are, until the moment you are diagnosed with cancer. During treatment, normal staples diminish because of the harsh nature of chemotherapy. A bit of your identity that you have known since birth is suddenly lost. It's changed me, and I, for some reason, am drawn to wanting to let people know how this happened to me, how it happens to people, because it was a complete shock. 1 year ago, had I known symptoms and things like that, maybe things would have been different. Hello.
Hello. Look at you. How you feeling today?
Oh, better than the other day, that's for sure.
Good.
That was not a good day.
I know. I felt so bad for you. Okay.
Stress and anxiety can't help but get the best of you sometimes.
You're up a little bit.
Can't imagine why it's up today.
I know. O2 is perfect.
At least something's right. Routine procedures for doctors and nurses are potential life-changing actions for me. I must trust their knowledge and hope that every decision made is the best one. I'm reminded as I head into my last treatment that soon someone new will be replacing me in my usual treatment chair. Their journey is just beginning, and they will not know the difficulties that lie ahead.
Okay. Okay.
Osiris, the Egyptian god of the afterlife, once said, "You're not the same individual you were a year ago, a month ago, or a week ago. You're always growing. Experiences don't stop. That's life."
Do you know what your CA-125 is?
I think I do. It's 9.8.
Yep.
So that's down from 2,400.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
All right, nice deep breath in.
Yeah, in 7 months, 2,400 down to 9.8, and normal is 35.
And under. Yep.
So 9 might be my baseline.
Yep.
And the next time you'll do a CA-125 blood test is when?
You're going to go for your 4-week CAT scan of your abdomen and chest.
Okay.
And then you'll see him right after, within, a couple of days if it's not the same day. And we'll draw it then. And then from there, it'll be every 6 weeks.
That's the nervous part.
I know. It's the waiting. But we definitely do try to get it so that you're seen right after the CAT scan, so that you don't have to wait for the results, so that that day, what things are looking like.
We're not even going to think about what if.
Yes.
Through all the poking and prodding, you learn to cherish those few moments that give you a sense of normalness. When I first started this, I was super ticklish here, and it was kind of funny.
Okay, so now I'm going to grab, this will be ticklish. Nice deep breath in. Okay.
Didn't feel a thing. does that do? That clear stuff?
This just holds everything kind of down and in.
okay.
And... All right. You want to start your pre-meds?
That kind of makes me
A little sleepy.
goofy, though. I don't think I've ever said anything really stupid.
No, you haven't.
Well, I hope you do this time.
Pre-meds are Benadryl.
Dexamethasone, and then a nausea medication. So that takes about 20 minutes, but I keep kind of fluids running through the chest port for a period of time. And then I'm going to hook up the port to the abdomen, and she'll get fluids first and then the chemo. And the chemo takes like 3 hours to run through.
The relationships that you make while undergoing chemotherapy treatment are like none other.
Hello.
How are you, Diane?
I'm good.
Good to see you.
Good to see you today.
You're very excited.
Big day today.
Yeah, last day.
I'm a little nervous. I don't know why.
Well, that's normal. You know, it's you've come a long way.
Everything's, I think, going in my favor.
Yeah, I think things
Numbers
are going
and-
well. You know, your numbers are good. You're looking good. We didn't have to put you in the hospital at any time.
Right.
I mean, you came for fluids every now and then. You've had some nausea and vomiting every now and then, some pain,
Yeah.
but other than that, you did very well.
Okay.
So this port in your tummy, we can take it out as soon as we're done with the chemo. So we'll keep the other one, the intravenous port, in for a while until we make sure that everything is good.
So when you say a while, that's...
Well, that differs from patient to patient.
Okay.
Some patients have the port removed, the intravenous port removed shortly after they finish the intravenous chemo.
Okay.
And these are usually patients who have kind of early stage cancer
Okay.
that we think that the chance of recurrence is low. But for patients who have kind of more advanced stage cancer, like yourself,
Right.
we usually keep the port in for a while. I
Okay.
usually say, unless it's causing symptoms, I keep it in for like 2 years. Seeing that your numbers have been good for a while, I expect that your CAT scan will be good. But if we have any symptoms, any suspicion on exam, or the CA125 doubles,
Mhm.
even though it's still within the normal range, we'll beat the CAT scan.
So like you said in the beginning, we're going to be seeing each other
We're going to be friends for
for a long time.
That's right.
Doctors and nurses become a part of your life, and you become a part of theirs. Fellow patients become your inner circle with whom you learn from and teach. Your strength doesn't come from what you do. It comes from overcoming what you thought you couldn't.
At the drop of a hat, I can cry for just because I think about what's going on. And then other times I get super tough and I get mean and mad and I'm going to beat this stupid thing and kick it to the curb.
I remember saying something to you about like getting dressed or doing little things
I remember
make
that.
you feel better. And the next time you came you were dressed.
That's
And
right.
You're like, I got dressed
I
for
remember
the first
that.
time. And you had a smile on your face for the first time that I had ever seen. I had never seen you smile.
I know everybody loves me, cares about me, and wants nothing but the best for my treatment and that. But there were some times that I just didn't want to talk. I wasn't physically up for talking, mentally up for talking. I just didn't want to have any contact with anybody. And, my husband, he knew about that, and he would kind of talk to people for me and update them and give them, my results every time I would come here. And then there were other times that I didn't want to be without talking to somebody. I didn't want to be alone. Other times I wanted to be alone, but I wanted somebody in the house.
The worse off she was, the easier it was for me to give care because she was so dependent on everything from me. And as she got better and better or cycled up and down in her treatments, it was a little more difficult for me to give care because she wasn't so dependent on me. And it was, there was resistance sometimes when I would want her to do things. So as a caregiver, I never had to play that role before, but I was exposed to it and I tried to do the best that I could.
I'm sure there were days that, he left the house, saw the state that I was in, the weakness and everything, and he probably just felt that was the last thing he wanted to do was leave me. But you got to pay the bills. And this isn't a cheap disease to get. And, some people go bankrupt. We're very fortunate that we, have planned for problems like this, should they ever come up. And now here we are. But, him going to work, and I don't think his mind was fully at work some days, because he was thinking of me and how I was doing, what I was doing, and making sure I was okay. So, it definitely affected him, and I'll never know how it affected him, truly.
I knew that I needed a break. I needed to maintain an equilibrium and a level of balance. So getting away from the situation here at home for me was important, and I knew that. And when people could come in and help out and take over, and I could go to work and earn a living to pay the bills, I knew I needed that. But at the same time, it was tough to look over my shoulder during the dark winter mornings and leave and know that she was going to have a rough day. That wears on you.
A cancer diagnosis puts the traditional wedding vows, for better for worse, for richer for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do us part, to the ultimate test.
So this is your Aloxi for nausea.
Well, I have a salad today, spinach. Hopefully I'll be hungry for that.
Good.
And I have my pumpkin seeds.
Good.
So those are the magnesium.
Yes.
The intricate process to administer the medicinal poison fascinates me. How did my life get caught in this tangled web?
All these cords.
When you undergo chemotherapy treatment, among many things, support and encouragement are very important. Your family and friends want to help, but may just not know where to begin. They need to overcome the helpless feeling they have by watching you go through a difficult time.
So now we watch the drip. Once this bag is done, then she's done treatment. And this, usually you can see how slow it's dripping. So this takes about 3 hours. A special delivery for you today. Look at it. Yellow, sunshine, happy day.
You little sunshine. My sisters.
Oh,
You did it. We're proud of you. Yep. But I couldn't have done it without them, so that was nice of them to send me these.
I'm looking
They are pretty, that's for sure. Most people don't know what they will die from. And I think I unfortunately do. What the time frame is, that's the undetermined. So why is that making me cry?
because it's the end.
So that's it. It's the last strip. All my anxiety seems to have lifted in the last 2 seconds. It's weird.
Thank you. You're welcome. It's been my pleasure. It truly has.
It's hard to describe, but it's like just the thought of knowing that right now I know I don't have to have that put in me anymore. And, whatever the future brings, I can't control that. But for right now, that's the moment. No what ifs. Tickle me one more time.
I know.
Yay! And I actually felt that one.
You did?
Yeah, you just plucked it right out of there.
All right. My dear.
That's it. We're done. We've had the last drip. I'm no longer a drip. Yay! When you see the first drip and you see the last drip, then that's something to be proud of, that you're no longer a drip. Take me home.
I'm sharing my experience with others so no one will go through the same difficult time as I did without being prepared. My friend Josh Clement, who lost his stepmother to ovarian cancer, knows how to bring a smile to my face when I least expect it.
So this has been an interesting day, and I wouldn't trust doing something like this to anybody but Josh, and he knows that. And this is going to be phenomenal, whatever he does, and I'm grateful for it. And this will definitely be my legacy.
Hello.
Hi.
How did you make out today?
Good. I'm done.
The last drip has dropped.
I saw the last drip.
Ah.
Yep.
As I return home at the end of the day, I'm reminded of all the good in my life and what I truly am thankful for.
To commemorate your last day, I stopped and got a little something.
Aww.
So it's been a long journey.
I got a lot of people that love me. Thank you. I'm gonna go lay down, I think.
Very good. I think I'm gonna walk Zukas, cut the grass, and hang out.
Okay. Wake me for dinner.
While there's nothing I can do to change my diagnosis, there is something I can do to make an impact for those who have been recently diagnosed, or for anyone who knows of someone dealing with cancer right now.
If the people who helped us on this journey see this, we're very, very thankful for all the help we received from Dr. Eltabach, who was the surgeon and the caregiver, the chemotherapy administrator, to his whole staff, to our family, to our friends, to my work, to my wife's work. Thank you.